in AOPS metrics, that is in NAS, they have started supporting the NASQL. In order to support it in the dashboards in the earlier versions, we have started supporting the raw version, raw query format of the NASQL. Let me show you when I say NASQL, what do I mean? So I have two metrics. I have errors per interval and average response time. And now I want to calculate health of my application using these two attributes or metrics. And I know the formula that I want to use. So I want to say your 0.3 into this plus 0.7, this is the weightage, 30% of errors per interval plus 70% of response time by errors per interval plus response, some complex formula I have that I want to write. And I want to get a new metric called health. So NAS team has started supporting this using NASQL, where the format will be like this. I write two from blocks. The first block gives me errors per interval, and the second gives me average response time. And I make this first block as an alias of A. So write anything. It says get me all source names, and out of all the source name specifiers, get me just errors per interval and make it alias A. And similarly, get me all source name specifiers and average response time as an attribute name specifier and make it alias B. And from this, take the sum of all the errors per interval and take the mean of all the response time and just go ahead and write this formula and map it to some variable called health. I know this is complex and this is the first cut that we are providing. Let me show you how to use it and then I'll explain a bit more. Let me discard this. I'm adding a new panel and this option is in AOPS metrics. There is a new option called metric aggregations. And we know that today building AOPS metrics from dashboards is simple. You just source name is all. So you just need to go and add your attribute here. But now with this NASQL, such kind of advanced query builder is not built yet. So we have just supported the raw query format of this. So you need to have this raw query and give the raw query here. Okay. Once you give the raw query here, we'll ask the user, how do you want to display your data? Do you want it in a table format or a time series format? Let me say I need a time series format. So in order to plot a time series format, I need to know what my x-axis and y-axis are, right? So I ask the user, what is the x-axis? So I'll say my end time is my x-axis. I want to plot the time here. And my y-axis, I want to show errors per interval. I want to show response time as well as health. Okay. If you see here, now I have all this plotted in this graph. I have my errors in the last 6 hours. This is my errors per interval. Errors per interval is almost 0 always. And this is my response time and the health is calculated. So this is how we use the NASQL. Now there is another mode, right? Let me say it is a table. Table mode. Now if you observe this, this is also the new feature. Whenever you say table mode and if you are in any other visualization chart that does not support table mode, we prompt you to switch back to table view. Do you want to switch? So just click on this. So it gives you at this between these times, this is my errors per interval and this is my response time and health. And we know that this is not the right format. So in the table, we can always go and change this format to a proper date and time using transformations. This is the NASQL. This is the starting version of NASQL where we are just supporting the raw query format. Later, where we might get an advanced query format where it will be easier to use.